my loves, welcome back to my channel. My name is Anaya, and if you're new here, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And as y'all can tell by today's title, girl, today we are going to be organizing my craft corner, whatever you want to call it. I'm manifesting a craft room. I always wanted a craft room since I was little, so we manifesting it. So let's pretend this is my craft room. I'm like a chronic room rearranger. If I get tired of a space, I rearrange it. It's like a fun little one-two I like to randomly, spontaneously do. Because I have 2 windows in my room, I'm like, okay, I'm not using this natural lighting like I should be. So I move my stuff around, and I feel like it looks so tea, and it really gives craft room, and it's way more spacious. That's where today's video came into mind, because I have some stuff I want to organize, and I also want to reorganize my yarn stash and make it look more better, because it just looked messy to me. And I also have been binge watching decluttering and organization videos, so I wanted to make one. Y'all like my little space buns? I'm excited for the finished results. Do I want to do this? No. Is it the mature thing to do? Yes. So I've already, for the most part, did the hard part, which was rearranging everything. I am a very visual person, so I kind of know what things look like before I move them. So I already have like this corner, and then I got my desk over here. I'm gonna show y'all. I got my desk over here, and I got my little crochet floor pillow over there, and that is my little area where I want to do my tapestries and possibly film other content and X, Y, and Z over there. So I want to make that one of my crochet corners. Hey, you following me? You with me? You with me? This is another crochet corner, and this is for the girlies who have all your craft stuff in your room. You don't have a workspace outside of your room. Be delusional like me. You got a craft room. It's a craft room. You don't have to, it's not a bedroom. This is a craft room, and we just happen to have a bed in it. Like, we happen to probably sleep in our craft room because we just be working so hard, and we just don't have time to leave out of our craft room to go sit somewhere else and go to sleep. So we just sleep in our craft room, so that way when we wake up in the morning, we just got a whole bunch of ideas for our crafts. Yeah, you gotta be delusional. You gotta be a little delusional, and you gotta manifest what you want. So today we're gonna be using what we have to get what we want. Before we get into today's video, girl, y'all already know the drill. Come on. Let's do a craft bestie roll call. If you are a returning craft bestie, put a pink heart, and if you're a new craft bestie, put a yellow heart. And hey, girl, and let this be your sign. If your space is feeling stagnant, you feeling you feeling like you don't know how to create in it, you can't, like, you feeling like you can't get creative in your space, you feeling like stuff is just been looking the same way for so long, rearrange your rooms. Like, it just make you feel like you got a brand new room. So let me go ahead and show y'all everything I want to get done today. I don't want to, it shouldn't take that long. Okay, so this is my little crochet space that I finished the rug. Let's get into that. We got yarn on the floor. It wouldn't be me if I didn't. But I finished the rug. I actually just added the other tassels to the other side because I was like, I don't feel like adding no more to the rug. So this is the rug. Real cutesy, la la la. And then this is my yarn stash. Y'all probably not gonna say it's bad, but to me, I like for my yarn stash to be color coded, and I also just want the skeins to be neater. So when my yarn is color coded, I know what I have and what I don't have, and then it prevents me from having to go buy yarn because I feel like I don't have the colors that I need. So to alleviate that, we're gonna organize that. Okay, gotcha. This is my beautiful bookshelf with all my books, and I'll show y'all the crochet space and stuff when we start doing stuff over there, because I need to do a little 1-2 in that little area. I feel like the main goal for this with me rearranging was because as a person that does content in my room, I don't want y'all seeing my bed. Like, it's certain stuff to me that I like to keep private, and where I lay my head is just one of those things. I didn't like my bed in the background no more, and plus look at all this natural light. Like, the lighting is way more tea in here, and it just make me want to record way more. I'm doing all this talking because I really don't feel like doing this. It sounded like a fun idea, but I don't actually think it's gonna be fun. This is all the tapestries we gotta rehang, but I think I'm gonna save this for when I'm done organizing the yarn so I can have like some dopamine boost. This is my electric yarn winder. I got it from TikTok shop. I'll put it in the description for the one I have. I love my yarn winder. It's actually saving my yarn stash from looking worse than what it does, because the little handheld one, the manual one, It's not the way to go anymore. I thought the girlies was being dramatic when they said the electrical was T. It is T. I can't lie. It's T. It's worth the coin. Do you need it? No. But if you want it, yeah, get it. You know, it's one of those type things. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna color code all my yarn first, and then we'll wind it up, and then we'll organize. So this is her, and then you just power it on like that. You can go fast, you can go slow. Boom, bada boom. Okay, so what I'm thinking, I'm gonna do all my pinks, then I'm gonna do all my blues, all my purples, all that, so on, so on. We'll do all that, then wind everything up, then put it back in a pile, then put it all up at once. If I organize and wind, like organize each color at a time, and it, girl, just watch what I'm doing. I'm about to listen to music, and y'all can't listen to the music I'm listening to, so montage. Just took all the yarn from the top shelf down, and this is what it's looking like. I'm actually happy to see like how much whites and stuff I have. So let me put this in this, because I literally barely be having white yarn and black yarn, and I need to know how much I have so I could just start re-upping on it. So yeah, we got everything. I think I'm gonna start with the pinks because they look real tea to me. So let's go ahead and start winding all this up. Some of my yarns already look pretty decent, so they won't need to get wound up. Y'all, we didn't reorganize my yarn stash so many times at this point. It's giving, girl, you can't keep your stuff organized. But you know how like once you take a color off and use it, and then da-da-da-da, and you put it back on there, it don't be looking the same. And I like when my yarn cakes look tight and full and compact, even if it is a little bit of yarn. And I also I could do a yarn wall, so that's also why I wanted to rearrange too, because all this wall space could be a yarn wall. Like, that'd be so tea. I don't think I really took into consideration how long rewinding all the yarn was gonna take, and I'm still on the first shelf. So what we're gonna do is, for the most part, I'm gonna wind up a few colors, and then the ones that look horrible, we're gonna do them. And what I made sure I did was wind slow, because the slower you wind, the neater they come out. I really don't like how they look when they all tied up. Like, I want them to look uniformed like this. I'm just doing that to the ones that I see fit. I'm not doing it to everyone at this point because I'm tired. Edges, and my edges running off my head. I'm about to do that, I'm continuing doing that, and then I'm about to just go ahead and start adding the colors on the shelf. I want everything to be color coded. It don't have to be rainbow, but I want it color coded. I want my pinks with the pinks, blues with the blues, greens with the greens. While the yarn winder is winding yarn, I just wanted to come in and give y'all some tips so y'all can keep a clean yarn stash. Even though my yarn stash isn't as clean as it should be, I'm still gonna tell you, go to Family Dollar, get you one of these shelves, $25 if that. Put your yarn on the shelf, organize it. I even had my yarn stacked at one point just without winding the yarn up. It still looked cute. it's still organized. Also seen a lady, she used like little cubbies from Dollar Tree, like the little crate cubby things, and she just stacked them on each other and put yarn in them. Vacuum seal bags, put the yarn in them, slide them under your bed if you don't want your yarn out in the open. So I'm organizing all the yarn, and y'all, I actually dyed this yarn with some tie-dye. Didn't take the color completely, but it still took the color a little bit. It's not picking up the color, but it's like a pastel green, pink, and orange, and I feel like it came out real cute. So I'm stacking all my ombres. I don't know if y'all can see, but I'm stacking all my ombres back here, or just like mixed colors. It don't have to be perfect, but I just want it to be somewhat cohesive. I remember what it looked like at the beginning, but this is the top shelf now, and it looks better to me, and that's all that matters. I really just had to reorganize because all the yarn I have, I know for a fact that I want. Really wasn't much to detangle. It wasn't none of that. We didn't have to do none of that, thank goodness. Now I'm going ahead and working on the second shelf. I took everything off, and now this is my shelf for like my browns, my neutrals, a few yellows and greens and stuff like that. And this is my bottom shelf. I still don't know what I want to do with this shelf because I just don't know. Like, this is like full skein yarn. I'm working on a hexagon cardigan with this yarn, so that's what that is. But like some of this other stuff I haven't. Oh, and just like yarns I've collected from traveling and stuff. So that's what all that is. So we probably not gonna touch this bottom shelf. What we have so far, all of these, all my neutrals. Working with these, well, looking at these neutrals, they make me want to do like a color pop or something. Like, this is just so cute. So still winding up yarn, still doing that. Yarn shelf is done for the most part, girl, because I'm done with it. I'm done looking at it. It looked like that. Isn't she wonderful? Isn't she lovely? Anyways, girl, so we finished that. Now I told y'all we about to go ahead and hang up the stuff, but I also wanted to show y'all how I've been storing my whips, how it's really just been helping, like, because this is like an organizing video. It's not really decorating yet because I'm gonna decorate in another video. I don't know if I'm just delusional, but that just looks so much better to me. Don't look at the bottom because I still don't know what I want to do with that one. This is how I've been storing all my whips because I tend to work on a lot of projects at once. And that's also why my yarn stash be looking a mess, because I'm working on multiple projects and I'm just throwing the yarn back on there. Got this little bin, this little basket from Dollar Tree, $1.25, and this holds my active whips, like the whips I'm currently working on. And then this is where I store my whips that my pickup projects. Okay, also been sewing, so I sold like some project bags. So it's just a whole bunch of project bags in here, and they just go like this, but they different sizes and stuff. But I'm not gonna take all of them out, but if y'all want to see that in another video, we can do that. Keep my whips in like a cute little dandy basket with my working yarn that I'm using. Sometimes I keep the hook that I'm using with the project, but if I frequently use the hook, then it's not with the project. Yeah, y'all get y'all some bins for y'all whips instead of doing bags or just having them out, because whenever you just have a whip out, I can pick this basket up and I know my stitches is not gonna come out. When you just got them out in the open, girl, your whip is gonna come undone, and then you gonna have to restart your whole project. Don't let that be you. Get you a craft basket today. Y'all know what I really want, but I'm not gonna get, because I'm just not gonna fall for consumerism or whatever they be saying. A crafting cart. What they like, a hobby cart, crafting cart, I don't know what it is, but a little part of me wants it, but I'm not gonna do it because I'm trying to be more responsible. So let's go ahead and hang up this stuff on the wall, because I'm excited to do that because I might reorganize them. This is where my desk used to be, and since my desk is not right here no more, I'm putting my tapestries on this wall instead of putting them on where my yarn is, because I feel like yarn on yarn is gonna clash over there. I have an idea for how I want the tapestries to go, but I low-key don't want them to be the same way they were on that wall, my other wall. My tapestry wall was supposed to be a backdrop wall, but because no natural light was pointing that way, it was always dark in that corner and I had to use light and it just wasn't cute to me. I got me some pins. I put a lot of holes in the wall last time I did this, so we about to put more holes in the wall and call it a day. And I just want this to be a sign that when y'all are, if you know how to crochet, boo, you can make anything. Therefore, you could save a lot of coins in aspects people that don't crochet can. Therefore, crochet you some room decor. Create something for your room. Even before I started crocheting, I would do a lot of room DIYs. I haven't did any in a while. You save so much money, and not only that, you're a creative. So therefore, if you're a creative, you could create anything, right? Oh, okay. I find a lot of inspo when I have stuff that I've made around my room, and it keeps me in like a creative flow. I'm always creating something because I'm always looking at one of my creations and be like, girl, that's tea. You did that, that's tea. Because you're your biggest supporter, boo. So sure y'all make y'all some stuff for around your room, and we about to do a whole nother video. I was gonna crochet some stuff in this video, but that's a whole nother video because I got a few room decor ideas that I want to do ASAP. So let me hang all this up. And another thing, that's literally crafting on a budget. Crafting on a budget is using what you have to get what you want. Why go spend money on decorations when you know how to crochet and you could crochet something real tea, real cute, real girl, la la la. Wall is done. It look way better over here. It looks way fuller. It look way more tea. I'm gonna show y'all a little up close when I flip the camera. But if you haven't crocheted no tapestries for your room, boo, you don't have a tapestry wall yet, boo, what are we doing? Ooh, this is what we looking like. I'm gonna give y'all a glimpse of what everything looks like at night so y'all can really catch the vibe, because I love my room at nighttime. Y'all remember I did this tapestry for my vest, my crochet apron, my crafting apron? Well, I ended up adding it to the wall because y'all had recommended I added it to the wall, so I added it. I feel like filming over here is gonna be so tea, like my short form content. I really like how I'm gonna have a backdrop and it's gonna be crochet without it just being yarn, because I don't never want to give like I just got a yarn stash for decoration, boo. I really be crocheting. Yarn stash complete, tapestry wall complete. We actually did something with ourselves. It took all day, but all these breaks I took, got it done though. We got it done, and it's just like a little 1-2. We not done yet because I still gotta decorate more. I want to add more elements of decoration. Why am I let this be your sign. Organize your yarn stash, boo. I know your stuff probably a mess like mine. It really wasn't a mess when I first showed y'all, but when I rearranged my room, it was a mess. It was bad. Y'all didn't get to see that. Luckily, y'all just got to see me organize and color code my yarn, which now it looks perfect and it's making me want to crochet. I am gonna be crocheting some room decor, so that's gonna be a whole separate video for y'all. I love you, and you know we go together what? Real bad. Kisses, kisses, kisses. I'll see you when I see you, and let this be your sign. If you don't like something, change it. You don't like your work environment, you don't like your crochet environment, you don't like what you're looking at, it don't take a lot of coin, if not any. I like to do crafting on a budget, which half the time the budget is what? $0. I hope you got some inspo. Love you. Kisses, 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 kisses. Bye, girl.